Welcome back. Look at the quote. You a bitch. Fred VanVleet channels his inner Kelly Oubre as he goes in on NBA ref after a frustrating night versus the Portland Trailblazers. So Fred VanVleet of the Houston Rockets was ejected late in their 104-98 loss to the Trailblazers on Saturday night. VanVleet was frustrated with an offensive foul call and went in on the referee. He fired back an expletive, excuse me, and even pointed a finger on the official's face. Look at that. In what can be described as a Kelly Oubre-esque rant. With the Rockets down 103-98, VanVleet was called for an offensive foul that essentially sealed the Blazers' win. He was unhappy with it and directly called referee John Conley a bitch. He was so upset that he pointed at Conley's face and repeated what he said. VanVleet was ejected for his action before an assistant coach intervened to avoid an altercation between the player and the official. Anthony Simons hit the technical free throw to give Portland the victory. All right, so let's take a look. Take a look here and see what they're talking about. Let's see. So let's see. That's what he's upset about? He takes a wild shot like that and he's upset. Airball, desperation attempt. There. Wow. You got to be kidding me. That wild shot. That's not the ref in question here. I think they get another play in. And then he shows his frustration off. So let's see. What are the odds? Look at the quote. You a bitch. Okay? And first thing in the title, right? In this code, you a bitch equals 104 in the ordinal cipher. Okay? A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. And they lose to the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers score 104 points. Okay? Come on, right? 104 to match up with the quote. And that was Saturday. As today is Monday, I'm recording this. So look at that, man. 104 to match with the quote. In the reduction cipher, you even get 41. So say you drop that 0, right? And you get the 1 and the 4 in there again, right? In the reduction cipher. Keep in mind, it's just 4 base ciphers. Okay? So look at his full name, Frederick VanVleet Sr., right? So it's a 95-day span from Saturday's game to his next birthday, February 25th. From start to end is 95-day span. His full name equals 95. You a bitch equals 95. And that's how they bleep it out, you see, because that symbol has no value there. So even if you just write the word out, bitch, 104 to match the score, you put the symbol there. What is it? The ampersand symbol? Whatever it's called. Even like that, it equals 95 like his full name and 121. And it's a 95-day span. Are you serious? From the game to his birthday? All right, so it's obvious that this is a code, okay? Portland Trailblazers pick up the victory over VanVleet and the Rockets. Again, this was this last Saturday. Frederick and Edmund VanVleet Sr., American professional basketball player for the Rockets. I mean, look at that. All 4 of the base ciphers, right? And the reduction cipher is reduced at the 10th letter, going forwards in reverse with the alphabet. Easy money, okay? Reverse, that's simple. Z is 1, A is 26. All right? Not a coincidence. And even look at this. The 95-day span from the game to his birthday, it's the same as 13 weeks, 4 days. Okay? And Fred VanVleet equals 134. Okay, and that's ordinal cipher once again. Trailblazers, you get 143. You get the same numbers. And look at the 53 match in the reduction cipher. Okay, J's the 10th letter. 1 plus 0 is 1. K the 11th. 1 plus 1 is 2. That's the method with reduction going forwards. All right. And reverse reduction, look, NBA ref equals 35. Alphabet in reverse with the same method. Okay, Q's the 10th letter in reverse. Look at that. NBA ref 35, which is the reverse of the 53. Okay? And notice how the referee is age 35, who gets called the bitch, John Conley. Look at that, man. What are y'all let me know. What do you think? Okay? 13-week, 4-day span, game to the birthday, the same as 95 days. You see the 95 hit, and you get the exact 134 with his name. Okay, NBA ref 35, age 35. Really? 143 equals Trailblazers. What a joke, right? Amazing. And look, they noticed the Kelly Oubre incident, right? This was from the Sixers 108-107 loss to the Clippers. Oubre on the Sixers, right? So they lose by 1. Definitely reason to be frustrated, I guess. That ended in controversy when Kelly Oubre drove the lane in hopes of getting the lead in the final seconds of the contest, but made contact with Paul George instead. The internet lip readers seemed to figure out what Oubre said in the confrontation, claiming Oubre pointed at Kevin Scott, Brandon Adair, and JB DeRosa individually and said, "You're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch." Okay? Let me show you how that connects. It's in the title of our article here, okay? Channels his inner Kelly Oubre, does Fred VanVleet, as he goes in on NBA ref after frustrating night versus Blazers. So look, we're going to look at that video clip now.
So the Los Angeles Clippers just beat the Philadelphia 76ers in a very close battle. Kawhi Leonard ended up hitting the game-winning shot for the Clippers, and it was overall a good game. Now, the Sixers did have 2 opportunities to win at the end. Kelly Oubre attempted 2 layups, but he didn't get the foul calls that he wanted. With that in mind, Oubre went off at the referees after the buzzer concluded. Some people have kind of figured out what was said, but with the audio, it is 10 times funnier. Now, the craziest thing about this is that the referees did admit at the end of the game that Kelly Oubre did get fouled on those shots, so that's pretty crazy to hear, all this sports betting going on lately. So hey, maybe that has to do with it. But anyways, let's get to the audio.
Damn, got to be careful with that footage. Damn. Are we going to hear the audio before the video gets edited as you're watching now? All right, maybe we got it here. Flips off the ref. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Your dad's a bitch? Your grandma's a bitch? Wow. Come on, Oubre. Come on, Oubre. Let me show you the connections. So that event was it's a 32-day span from Fred VanVleet's birthday to the Oubre incident. And you a bitch equals 32. Look at that. And VanVleet he's got the February 25th birthday. Look at that though, 32-day span from Oubre's incident, or from the birthday to Oubre's incident. You a bitch equals 32. Now I said VanVleet born 2/25 on the 25th day, right? But 225 is like 25 anyway. Kelly equals 25. Oubre equals 25. Ref equals 20 and 52. Okay? And you see Ref and Kelly also equal 20. 52, the 25 reverse. So you see the 25 in the birthday. Even if you look right to left, you see the 52, right? 52 date numerology on the upcoming birthday for VanVleet. All right? Look at that. And of course, just when I'm looking up the ref, John Conley, he gets called you a bitch by VanVleet. In this article, the first thing that pops up, Conley has refereed 25 regular season games. Whatever they were going to say there as a non-staff, etc., etc., etc. But what are the odds? Again, you look into the ref here, and the 25 pops up right with the ref there. And I don't know if this is updated. I'm sure it is. As of now, there may be more games, but nonetheless, you get that 25 right there. Okay? And that's the ref in question. See that right there? John Conley has officiated 65 regular season games in 2 seasons as an NBA staff official. Also refereed 25 regular season games as a non-staff official. Maybe they were going to say there. But either way, you get that 25 to match with the story. 225, the VanVleet birthday, right? VanVleet calls him a bitch. And look at how the Rockets landed on 12 wins, 6 losses. I mean, not much to be frustrated about, Fred. But 126 with the win-loss record, Kelly Oubre equals 126. Right? And they link these two together now. And you see it's by the patterns, it's by the numbers. Okay? It's definitely by the numbers here. Look at this. Right? And the Blazers land on 7 and 10. They pick up the victory. They probably have more to be frustrated about. Okay, and just some extra numbers here to show these connections. Fred VanVleet equals 190, like 19. NBA equals 19. You also see the 64 in Fred VanVleet, like NBA. You get that reverse 46 with NBA ref. Trailblazers equals 82. You get the reverse 28 with NBA ref. Look at that right there, okay? And obviously 190 is like 19. 0 with numerology rules, get rid of that. Okay? So these numbers very much help connect these stories here. So he's frustrated about that whack ass shot he takes. I know you're frustrated. It is a script. It's a script, obviously. So he's just playing his role. But if you're talking non-script, come on, man, that was a whack ass shot. Okay? Whack ass shot. I'm sure he slept on it. I mean, you didn't even hit rim, bud. And then you see the frustration. Right? This is another ref. Maybe that's the ref that called the technical. I want to look up that ref's name as well. And then I don't know if they call him a foul. They had to give him a foul there, right? He pushes that guy down out of frustration. Right? And let's see the incident again right here. There's the ref as well, right in the forehead, it looks like. Come on, VanVleet. Let's look at the. Is it going to let me go forward? Let's see. Let's look. I want to see the ref's name. The ref's name who called. Did it just freeze up on me? Come on. Here, let me. I'll open another tab if I have to. Let me just go back like this. All right, we'll do that. Cool, that works like that. Here you go. You get a behind the scenes look there as well. Okay, so let's look at. Let me pull up the article real quick. Let me. Ooh, I hope I get the right article. Sportskeeda. Let's see. Let me copy the article. I want to get the ref's name who called the technical. And we got a quick, easy breakdown here for y'all. And we have a Young Thug breakdown coming, I think, tonight on the Math 2Con 2 channel, okay? So here's our article. Let's get the name of the ref who calls the T here. And maybe we'll look and see the next and take a look at the next opponent maybe. Let's see. Anthony Simons. So here's the guy who oh, hold on. This is a player who called the VanVleet was ejected for his action before an assistant coach intervened to avoid an altercation between the player and the official. Oh, Anthony Simons hit the technical free throw. Look, we want to copy and paste the name, though. Oh, they don't let me copy and paste? We want to get the name right here and see if it connects. Okay, so this guy hit the technical free throw. So he was given the technical foul, right? VanVleet, obviously, right? No question there. This guy hits the free throw. He's got August 6th on the birthday. Let's put his name in the calculator on the fly, okay? Over here. I'm working on the Chuck Woolery breakdown, RIP. So let's put Anthony Simons, you get 157. Let's see if it connects, if I have any numbers that are no, 157 I know is a Kobe Bryant number. That doesn't really come into play here. But let me try to remember these numbers, and I think I have numbers from the breakdown here at the end. So 157, 221, 67, and 77. Not like we need them, but still, let's look at these numbers at the end here. Is there a 157 or a 221? Look at this. Oh, it's magic, y'all. I want you to see this real big. Fred VanVleet, full name. Frederick Edmund VanVleet Sr. Look at this. So you see, let me enter that. Look at 221 with the guy who hits the technical free throw for the other team, 221. Look at VanVleet's full name, but let's get rid of the middle name Edmund. 221. Look at that right there. Oh. Bam, look at that. Dude hits the technical free throw, 221, like Frederick VanVleet Sr., 221. On the fly, y'all. Okay? On the fly. Let me get greedy and see if there's a 67 and a 77. Greediness doesn't always pay off. And it looks like it doesn't pay off here. That 221 is big time. And you get the 3 digits, which always hits different. All right, y'all? I mean, completely undeniable. Even with the on the fly. Check out the Chase Elliott breakdown. Most popular NASCAR driver for the 7th time. I dropped that last night, if you haven't already. All right, so amazing. And we get the footage. We get the John Conley connection with the ref. gets called you a bitch. The Kelly Oubre connection with his incident. You see it all connect. We saw that as well. Undeniable, man. Letters. We might as well just get rid of the alphabet and the language and just base everything on numbers. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for teaching us this, spelling, spell casting, cursive, curses. We get multiple meanings for these words. Okay, thanks, but let's get back to the number system. Teach us more about that. But I got y'all's back. All right? And once again, the only word I can think of is absolutely undeniable here is what this is. Uh so who's up next for these teams? Let's see, Houston. So and they pick up the 6-point victory. How many points did VanVleet score? That might be good to know, right? He scored 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, right? I mean, maybe not up to his standards possibly, but you get a balanced game, right? 5 rebounds, 5 assists, so pretty good team player. Um I almost forgot to check his points. Wow, that would have sucked. But yeah, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Alperen Sengun, 22 points. Trailblazers, look at that. That's what you want to see. Oh, okay. So Anthony Simons, I think it's Simons with the 1M. 25 points. Look at that. He also gets 25 points with VanVleet's birthday being on 2/25 like 25 with those other 25 connections to the ref who gets called a bitch. And remember, Anthony Simons equaled 121, like Frederick VanVleet Sr., I think it was 221. So look at that. Jeremy Grant, 22 points. Shaden Sharp, 24. That's a nice game right there for that team. All right, so let's look at their next opponent quickly. The Rockets and VanVleet, they play Minnesota, the Timberwolves in Minnesota tomorrow, okay? And let's look at Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers today will be in Memphis, okay, to face the Grizzlies. Okay, y'all? So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I mean, to me, it's never going to get old showing that we live in a fake world as we slowly, they condition us with pro wrestling. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that football is scripted now, maybe not to the masses. And of course, it crosses over to basketball, all of sports, entertainment, religion, politics. It doesn't matter what you're talking about, music, all of Hollywood, all scripted by the numbers. You a bitch is the quote. Fred VanVleet channels his inner Kelly Oubre as he goes in on NBA ref after frustrating night versus Blazers. There's always more, y'all, but we'll leave it at that for the breakdown. Until next time.